overcast night here in Southern California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Roll. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
A shot down the first baseline. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Standing in, Justin Bour, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. From the stretch. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Maybin, the runner at third. Rojas is at second with nobody out. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This one skied out toward right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready now for the Marlins, Martin Prado. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2 and the Padres nothing. Wei-Yin Chen will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Alan Cordoba hits next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alan Cordoba.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
In now is A.J. Ellis, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. 1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Lewis Brinson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Standing in, Scott Van Slyke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
2 strikes.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Cordova brings it in. And that's the second out.
Batting 8, the catcher number 28, Brian Holiday.
Stepping in, Brian Holiday. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 2-0. Here's Will Myers. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Luis.
Digging in now for San Diego, Luis Torres. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Wei-Yin Chen. 9-1-2 due up.
Wei-Yin Chen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. There's a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Cameron Maybin waits on deck. The 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in to try it again, Cameron Maybin. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Maybin, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again. I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Chen on second, Maybin at first with no outs. Fly ball right down the line in left. Caesar has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brian Anderson is on deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Brian Anderson.
Striding in once again, Brian Anderson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Anderson ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Matt Strom. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hit back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Cordoba.
Ready for another chance, Alan Cordoba. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chen's ready. First pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Cordoba, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to the plate for the Padres, A.J. Ellis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Cordoba, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 2-0. Martin Prado now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Martin Prado.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis Brinson. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1 the count. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The batter, left fielder.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Brian Holiday, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In his career, Hosmer has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air to center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Now at the plate, Matt Caesar. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. He's on the move again from first. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
To 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2, and he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Coming in is Brinson.
He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chen sets. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-0 count. The pitch turned on down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Wei-Yin Chen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins.
That's a ball.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Hunter Renfroe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Holiday moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Alan Cordoba.
Alan Cordoba hits next. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, catcher.
In now is A.J. Ellis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Chen's got his target. 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ellis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped up, Prado in foul ground, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Van Slyke is there, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Jordan Lyles takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Jordan Lyles.
Digging in once again, Justin Bohr. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, another foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers going back at the track, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second, a base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He hit a sac fly earlier. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Martin Prado now. Popped him up. Cordova is calling for it. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Myers.
Now the pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Ball
2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Van Slyke is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Matt Caesar waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready once again, Matt Caesar. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Dickerson leads off first with 1 away. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to the plate for the Padres, Luis Torres. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
A 1 pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Chen sets, 2-0 on its way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Manuel Margot will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Manuel Margot.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft liner towards first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Petco Park, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Craig Stammen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Van Slyke. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. One out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Caesar sprinting after it. He's around first, heading for two. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Catcher, Wayne Chen.
Starlin Castro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Cameron Maben now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. It is stretch time here at Petco Park, and we are tied 2-2. Severino Gonzalez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Alan Cordoba hits next.
Leading off for the Padres, second baseman, Alan Cordoba.
Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, first baseman.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runner's going. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, center fielder, Will.
Here's Will Myers. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ellis over at second. Hosmer is over at first with 1 away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The left fielder, number 23, Matt.
Chris O'Grady enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Matt Caesar will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now, Luis Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. That's popped up. Anderson calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-2 San Diego. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 50, Hector Neris.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Martin Prado now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the first pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They trail 5-2. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Austin Hedges will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Austin Hedges.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 19 driven in. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Galvis leads off second with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Alan Cordoba. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Heading out towards shallow right. Maben is there. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Striding in once again, A.J. Ellis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0. Count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Popped him up. Prado is under it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 5-2. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Well hit to right, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers on the move. He's got it 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Here's Scott Van Slyke. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. A pause and the 0-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, catcher.
Up next from Miami, Ryan Holiday. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Hand, a Minnesota-born ball player, is second in the National League in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll be a member of the NL squad.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Miami down to their last strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Caesar has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Padres jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Craig Stammen claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand records the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres.